key. They were able to help us bring everybody into one room so that we weren't, it's a very difficult thing to try to look for people during a situation like this because they scatter. And they were very helpful. Pastor Kurskini and Robin and the whole church have really opened their arms to us, and we've been here since early in the morning. It's really been convenient for us to be here, especially when we're trying to communicate back and forth rather than to be in another building somewhere else. We'll try to update you as to, obviously, the story was the fire. The next part of the story was, the recovery part. And we have a number of different people that are here to sort of comment if you'd like to chat with them. The owner of the building is here as well. The person that's in control of the building is here. And let me just say, from the get-go, is 100% cooperation from everybody. And I think the only reason we're able to get this far, this afternoon, is because everyone is cooperating. Right now, there's a bunch of different things that are happening. Safety of the building is key. There's some sections of the building, the far side. The far side is pretty dangerous, so that those pieces of that building will have to be pushed in, and they're setting up for that tonight. As far as the occupants of the building, the Red Cross has been working with them, and it has a number of people that are housed at hotels in the city. And our next step is to find them permanent housing. Hotels are nice, but people like the permanent housing. So that's the next phase of this, is to connect landlords and property owners with the tenants and the victims of the fire. People have been really good about making donations. We do have a fund set up. It's at Fidelity Bank on Leominster Connector. It's 9 Leominster Connector. In Leominster, we ask people if they can contribute anything. It would be extremely helpful. It's $5, $2, whatever it is, kids with piggy banks, it will help. So what's been going on here, just so that you understand, is that the fire department has set up a sort of a clearinghouse here, and what's going on is people will come here, the victims and the tenants of the building will come here, both the commercial and the residential. They've set a system up where they sign people in, and then the firefighters themselves, it's not safe for the tenants to go back into the building. So the firefighters will record everybody in here, and then they'll go next door, and the firefighters will go through the unit itself. They'll have communication back here from other members of the fire department. They'll be able to tell them the sorts of things that they're looking for. So far, they found, military items, photos, rings, 2 cats, 3 cats.
Yes.
We're up to 3. And a number of things that are really important to people. And you can see it's been an emotional day to watch people, show up here once the fire's out and be looking for things that are, really, really important to them. And so this process is working very well. This morning, the Department of Public Works and the Police Department were able to get the streets around us open so that other businesses in the area would be able to open today. So we've been able to open every other business in town, whereas yesterday everything was shut down and there was debris all the way up to the streets. So tonight the focus is going to be to push those sides of those buildings down that are dangerous right now, and then to get this one side street open. As far as the businesses themselves, obviously they're closed, but out of, Tom, how many are there? 9 businesses?
9 businesses.
9 businesses. Many of them already found another location. The Columbia Tavern, they showed up with a huge army of people this morning, and they already moved out, and they already have another location. Dick the Barber, who's Citizen of the Year, he's in his mid-70s. He's decided to stick it out. He's going to, he found another location just right here at the train depot, so they're going to start working on his space. So that's working out okay. Edwards Financial, they found another location just up the street from here, so they have another location. And we have our economic development people here set up, and we're working back and forth to locate anybody that's looking for other space. We're trying to relocate everybody by midweek. The pizza restaurant business, a little hard to move. People waiting for insurance companies, but we're moving along. The art center, the fire department was great today. They moved all their things out for them. They're sorting through it, drying it up, and so that's working well. We think we might have another location for them, and so we're aggressively trying to find locations for everybody to be here.
The fire came in on Saturday night. We received an automatic fire alarm, which is why we always tell people never take it lightly when the alarms go off. Firefighters got here within a matter of minutes, and the fire had already progressed up in the cockloft area of this right side of the building. We struck 5 alarms, but we special called another, I think, 6 engine companies to the scene. We ended up having 3 injuries. 2 of them were from the Westminster firefighters that were in their tower ladder located in the rear. And kind of early on in the fire, unexpectedly a wall collapsed on them. They both were treated at the hospital and released, doing fine. And the other injury was a slip on the ice. We did have a lot of falls on the ice that night, but a lot of them, the guys don't report them. The investigation of the fires, the State Fire Marshal's office, State Police out of the Fire Marshal's office is working with the Fire Prevention Bureau of Leominster and the Leominster Police. And as of right now, the fire is undetermined. They're continuing the investigation, so if anybody has any information, please let us know.